Yeah, I could tell by the neighborhood. I was like, oh, hi. This is how I work from home when I'm teaching. We're in our Airbnb. Fandi didn't make the bed as usual.
I'm gonna leave her. She's boring. She's working. We're at Maine now. Portland, Maine. It's like 5-hour drive from New York City, but I think it's worth it. I've been meaning to visit Maine for a very long time because Lisa always says, oh yeah, it's a very nice state and it has, a lot of nature. That's why we're here. Check it out. Back at the Airbnb. Long story short, I underestimated the cold, so I just get lunch instead.
At last, you're out of the house.
I know, I finished work.
Good.
The benefits of working from home on Fridays. We made it 5 hours away to my favorite state, Maine. You should take off your mask for a second.
Okay.
I will.
Smell.
Live a little, right? Ooh.
Smell that.
Yeah. Smells great.
The water's even a different color than the Jersey Shore. And the Jersey Shore is like very green and brown.
What are we gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow's gonna be raining apparently.
Yeah, we have to really plan what we want to do for this rainy Saturday because there's so much of Maine to see. So, and it rains a lot in Maine, so I think it will still be beautiful even though it's rainy. We're not gonna just not do anything tomorrow.
Okay.
Otherwise, that would be a waste of the day.
A waste of 5-hour drive.
Yeah.
Getting too cold, so
I brought my gloves.
yeah. What did you bring your gloves?
They're at the apartment.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go back home. I like that it's, lit up like that. Overall, it's a very quiet. No. But yeah, it is a quiet one.
Yeah, it's a quiet town, but the the buildings are pretty.
This area has a very old city feel. First old-fashioned in months.
We were just experiencing what we think is a microaggression, but we'd like your opinion. Every time Fandi and I go out to dinner, people always ask us if we want to split the bill. And to us, it just bothers us a little because we would assume that people would think we're married or at least together and not always ask us if we want an itemized bill. So it's just weird. Like next time we're just going to let them know like, hey, we have the same, it doesn't matter, we have the same bank account. I don't know. Married people, let me know. Or like, is it because we're interracial or are people just trying to be politically correct?
I don't know what to say. I really don't. I'll try, kissing you like every 5 minutes then.
They probably would still ask.
Basically, Lisa has been very fraud about the comment by the waitress earlier.
I'm just going to do some more. I'm going to do a larger case study. I'm going to ask a lot of married couples, interracial, non-interracial, and ask how many times they're asked if they want to split the bill, or when they're going shopping together, if they want to pay together, because that also happens to us when we go shopping sometimes. So, just trying to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Figure out if it really truly is a microaggression, or if I'm overreacting. We're happily married, okay?
We're happily married.
This is my husband. This person here.
Yeah.
Not my coworker. Not my colleague.
Yeah, that's her
Not
hunch.
my business partner. Not my gay best friend. None
Yeah.
of those things.
I don't know what to say.
Lisa in her element.
Winter in Maine, the off season. It's very different than in the summer or the fall. Now these are the kind of trees I'm talking about. 4 jackets. We'll hunt the poncho.
It's probably not the best time, to hike, but
It's like, it seems brighter out.
yeah.
It doesn't seem as gray. Peekaboo.
Like you can hear, the water. Kind of scary and exhilarating at the same time.
It's so violent. The water.
This is probably not the best time to check it out, but it's just,
Have a few days here.
yeah. But yeah, this is awesome.
The lines of different colors, it's really pretty.
Yeah, these jagged rocks, they're like very Maine, I guess. I don't know, it's just, this is the kind of beach that I like. It's not really a beach, but like sandy beach is not really my thing. Because I grew up in Indonesia, we have a lot of that there.
Yeah. Maine is something else.
Yeah.
Trail hiking shoes.
Alright.
Woo!
Pretty intense. Pretty intense.
Can you imagine? Oh, beautiful Maine. I love it.
I think that's our distillery. Yeah. Here's a few. Some used condoms.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, basically so far we don't know what to do. Seems like we're gonna hike, but it gets too wet. We can't bike. We're just playing in the rain now. I hope you guys enjoy it. Because if you guys do enjoy it, why don't you subscribe now? Don't judge. Found the campground. So at some point in our life, probably we're gonna do van life lease.
Yeah.
We found a tiny and cute lighthouse. It's so windy.
Really pretty.
Gotta go back because it's getting cold and it's getting dark. I'm gonna go back to Portland and probably have some dinner. It's a nice visit. So I don't know if you can see it, like if the form is visible or not, but it looks like a, you know, like a frame of a ship. So cool. It's, I don't know why, it gives me the creeps actually.
Wait, I can go? Where's our
No, you
photo?
can't.
Oh,
It says, see, do not enter.
okay.
So we encountered, I think, 2 of these already.
Yeah.
Basically, streets
I
that
should warn you
suddenly.
before you get on.
I know,
Not at
streets
the
that
end.
suddenly end.
Well, I guess
just like
they
that.
can't warn you before. Old port side buildings. Look at this restaurant.
Shout out to Hi-Fi Donuts, Portland, Maine. This is Maine, man. I love it here.
This freaks me out a little bit. Yeah.
Found this lighthouse. That's like, holy shit. Oh man. Whose idea was this? It's so cold. It's so windy. I think my muff is about to be blown away. So basically, at the end of this rock path, there's a lighthouse over there. We call it Breakwater Lighthouse. It's so pretty. It's just the wind is kind of unbearable. So I think it's not safe anymore. So I'm gonna go back. It's very cold, very windy. Whew. I want to go back in the summer. Should be really pretty in the summer. Force of nature, man. Crazy.
Wow.
Now we're gonna start the biking.
If we can.
If we
We'll
can.
see,
Yeah,
we'll
we're
see.
still not sure, you know? Like this is...
We don't know what to expect. It
Yeah.
might be too cold. We don't know.
This
It's all
all...
new territory for
I
us.
was gonna say the
No.
same thing. Maine, you surprised us. Very slippery. So, after consideration, I decided to separate the biking video from this main road trip video that you're watching. The biking video, you can, watch it by clicking the link somewhere here. Oh, and down there as well, down there. Now back to the main video. Our last day in Maine, we're at Saco, we're on the way home. I think it's nice to check out the little towns along the way.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, what?
Look at all these mansions. know. I can see the bushes hanging out with other rich people, I guess. Oh, no, it's not fancy anymore.
Rachel Carson National Wildlife Refuge.
Oh, Refuge.
Refuge? What did I say? We really love the vegetation around here. Vegetation. Big word. Vegetation.
It's like coastal, but also foresty. These 2 jackets out. I was gonna pack one of the jackets. Maine wind. Whew.
We definitely would love to go back in the warmer months. We want to go to Final Haven Island. Ferry there and then bike around the island.
It's interesting being here in the winter and during COVID because there are less things open, but as long as you have your mask and you're open to adventure and being outside, there's still so much to do. Just make sure you bring enough layers.
This is our last stop in Maine before we drive back to New York.
I know we were running short on. We thought we left really early, but we spent longer in the places that we were in, so we are up against time. But we needed to stop and see this because it looked beautiful from the pictures.
And also, when you're in Maine, there's nothing like seeing too many lighthouses, right? They're like flying, but just staying there. It's like, you know, like they're on treadmill.
So this concludes our last stop in Maine before heading back to the concrete jungle in New York. Where are we, Fandi?
That is at the Nubble Lighthouse.
And it's on its own island that you cannot access, but it's very close.
Yeah.
People probably could have swam there, but they don't want people going there. But
no. It's Maine, so you gotta visit the lighthouses.
Yes.
How many lighthouses that we saw?
So 3 or 4?
Oh, only 3. Oh, not that
Probably
many.
3 or 4.
Yeah. Well, and also some others that we didn't,
Stop at.
I don't know what to say. This is Maine. Maine is beautiful.
Yeah,
Maine in the winter.
This is the Maine coast.
Yeah. It's really recommended. I mean, I know that it's more of a summer thing, but actually it's also appealing in the winter.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
yeah.
Live the life, live the adventure. Come to Maine in the winter.
Wow. We're promoting state of Maine now. We're not promoting New York anymore. A little tips about the weather. You have some tips about the weather, right?
Yeah, just make sure you have lots of layers.
Yeah.
Because when the wind comes, it makes it very cold. So you definitely need probably like 4 or 5 layers to always be able to take on or put more on. But as long as you're dressed properly, you'll be okay.
The wind, when it's windy, it's serious, man. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty serious. It's, you know, a combination of coastal wind and I guess ocean wind, I guess, a little bit, or bay wind, or, you know, water wind. Okay, I'll shut up. Thanks so much, guys, for following along. Thanks so much for you guys who have subscribed to us. If you haven't, please consider subscribing if you like our content. And as always, if you're interested in our Instagram, I'll put it, the link, the handle, like right now. And you know, it's been great. Maine, we love you. We'll be back. See you next time. Bye.
North Carolina. My question is, what mutterings and mentions have been said with regards to a second referendum?